Hey everyone, my name's Pupsker, and today in Warframe, we're gonna go over how to start Warframe. We're doing a beginner's guide through the game, how to progress through the game, and just generally what to know about the game. It is a massive game, so you may have many questions throughout the game, and many things that you see online that you're not sure of, you'll probably unlock later on in the game. So that's just kind of the type of game it is. It's essentially a long-standing looter-shooter, collection looter-shooter, MMO-styled game, so keep that in mind. Now, starting the game, you essentially go through a little cinematic quest and then get kicked off onto Earth. This is your starting planet in the game in regular mode. Once you get onto Earth, your general objective is to learn the game, play the game, and progress throughout the game, of course, right? Start out on E Prime. This is your first mission in the game. Very simple exterminate. Gets you into the game where you start playing bullet jumping, using your weapons, kunai, whatever you pick, right? Because the first mission will be the tutorial mission where you get to choose your weapons. And then the game unlocks, right? What you're going to want to do is play through all of these starting nodes slowly and unlock and try things out. And to get to other planets, you want to complete the junction. So you have the Venus junction right here. It tells you exactly what you need to do, so go do that. And then you have the Mars junction here in order to get to Mars. It tells you exactly what to do, so go do that. What you're going to want to do is unlock all of the things slowly. Don't go like too hard in one direction, so you go to Venus from the Venus junction, right? And then you can go to Mercury to the Mercury junction, and then boom, that's the end there. So remember to go both to the Venus junction and beyond in that direction, and to the Mars junction and beyond in this direction. As well as you will eventually unlock Lua and a bunch of other stuff in due time. Play through the entire game slowly, I would say, but try not to get too stuck on one or two areas for too long. Unless you're having a lot of fun, that is. You very quickly unlock a open world area right here. This is Cetus and the Plains of Eidolon. It is a open world and open world hub area. You could technically like spend 100 hours on here early on in the game and get a lot of things done, but also just kill a lot of time for fun. So you can do that, but I just probably wouldn't recommend it. I would still recommend just trying everything out, completing things, going from there. Most of the nodes in game will have these looking missions here. They are assassination missions. So throughout the game has many boss type enemies, and they're on assassination missions and other things. Most assassination mission bosses are a Warframe unlock farm. So you can farm assassination bosses and unlock a Warframe. Each one is a specific one. You can always Google to check it out, but hey, most assassination nodes are a Warframe farm unlock. Something to do if you need to farm. And then you have like relays, which are open world little hub areas where you can get some unlocks and shops and things like that, and search around and get loot. So that's the starting area of Earth. Once you start unlocking everything, you're just going to want to go everywhere. Go to Mars, beat through the planets, right? Where's the assassination mission? Does it have one? You can play through these missions. Actually, I don't think I see one. And then you can unlock something like Ceres. You'll complete all of this, or you can unlock Phobos. You'll complete all of this and unlock either side there. Maybe Kadesh or War. Okay, War is the assassination. I was like, where did it go? It's because it's just right now plugged up with the invasion, but this is the assassination here. You'd farm this, and I think you'd farm out a Warframe from that, right? Then you go to Ceres. Let's say you unlock Ceres. And then you go from here. It has an assassination node right here to unlock another Warframe if you want. And then you have more stuff to do. So that is the game's early game farm. It is unlock the nodes, complete all of the junctions, and then slowly complete quests. Because you'll notice a lot of these junctions have quest unlock type scenarios. So Sedna Junction, you get the quest, The War Within. The quest, Hidden Messages. Some of the quests are optional side quests to unlock Warframes and other stuff. Other quests are non-optional main quests, but we'll go over that later on the general progression route throughout quests. Pluto Junction unlocks you a Warframe item, right? Complete quest, Second Dream. Okay, you get a weapon. Not too bad. There's the survival mission there. You have the defection there. I can't remember where the there it is. The assassination mission here, where you can unlock another Warframe, right? So I'm just trying to get to the point that, like, there's a lot of just general stuff to unlock. You have the Void, which is a big area where you will just farm up general Warframe items, such as primes and relics, and just farm missions. Warframe's a huge game. Eventually, you will unlock the Zariman, which is a big ship area. You will unlock as well Railjack, which is a completely, for the most part, side optional objective area up until, I think, the War Within quest. The first big quest that really mandates, I believe, Railjack as a requirement. So side game mode that you can lose a ton of time into if you enjoy it, and you can just run this and you can get multiple Warframes, multiple weapons, big side objective upgrades, a lot of mastery rank account experience from this. So Railjack is another side game mode that you can unlock pretty early on in the game nowadays. So yeah, some of these are later unlocked, such as Zariman, such as Deimos, Sanctum Anatomica. A lot of these areas can be unlocked later on in the game, but hey, that is the generals of progressing through and starting the game. Oh my god, is it big, I know. There's so much to know, there's so much to look and like think about, and it takes a lot of time. You have a lot of general ticks up here for events, alerts, which are things you can farm for loot, events, things you can farm for loot, invasions, things you can farm, that's right, for loot, and weapons, right, such as the Twin Viper Wraith, they're a Vandal stock. Syndicates, you can farm these for standing, which gets you loot. Void Fishers and Requiem Fishers, farm those for primes and loot. You have Sorties, farm these for daily endgame-ish loot, but, you know, nothing huge. And then you have Archon hunts later on in the game, that's more of an endgame thing. You have Nightwave, which is a Battle Pass free-to-play system. It's not a paid system, it's a free-to-play Battle Pass system, so not bad. Get objectives done, get items, get loot, and then it has a shop as well. Oh, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the more things you unlock in the game, the more planets you unlock, the more progress and more things you'll unlock up here as well, because you'll have access to more invasions, syndicates, more Void Fishers to run across on the Void and everywhere else, right? So as you unlock the game everywhere, all up here, all in the side. There's just so much to do. There's so much progress to be made, so much time to be had. So that's the generals there. Let's walk around our orbiter and check this out. Also, you can eventually land your orbiter and go on Earth, but hey, you'll have to do certain things to unlock that, so you'll have to wait and see. This is your orbiter, at least the front area. Decorate it however you will. In this area here, you have standings. These are good passive reputation farm games where you can buy a bunch of items, weapons, and just general loot, mods, etc. and so forth. Relic packs, it has repeatable upgrade farm purchases, so you can buy a bunch of those, and then you're good to go there. I have 1, 2. You can generally have 2 leveling up at once, but you can have more leveled, but it's just not worth it, so usually you're going to have 2 standings leveled up at once, and that's just a general farm there. You have more stuff like the Plexus. This is your ship, Railjack ship. This is the general UI menu. That's how you get to the star chart, right? UI star chart menu. Here you have news and community info, as well as you can click on all of this to like link out and updates and stuff. So that's where you get all your Warframe info. Conclave, this is Warframe PvP. Nobody likes it, nobody plays it. It's hated amongst 99% of players, but there is a small amount of people who do play it. So, hey, not bad. This is the market. This is where you can buy everything in the game for both, well, mostly a lot of things in the game for platinum, which is the premium currency, as well as credits. If you didn't know, in the market, you can redeem codes as well. You can go around, like to Warframes and stuff. You can click the filters such as hide items you own, hide items you've mastered, or hide items without blueprints. Click this if you do not want to spend platinum, boop, because anything that is only a platinum purchase will hide. This is where you can buy a lot of Warframe general blueprints, and then you go out of the way to farm their actual items and then build those in the foundry for more loot. So there's a lot of items in the market, huge place, Takes a lot. This is your codex. This is the Warframe Information Center. It's where you can start and look at all the quests. It's where you can look at all the universe information. Your Liverian, which is Warframe lore. It's a little bit. Training and missions as well. So that's not bad, right? That's not bad. You have other things like Varzia Dax. You have stuff there. Nightwave, you can be accessed here. Varzia Dax for Prime Resurgence. Has to do with Aya, Regal Aya, and it's another way to farm primes in the game. Yeah, you can farm like the premium strong Warframes, prime Warframes. Now, this is the rest of your Orbiter. This is your Foundry. This is where you build everything in the game. You can build as many things as you want at one time. I can build, let's say, like a ton of bait there. I can build some Luminous Dye. I can build some Forma, right? You can build as many things at once as you want. And then you can technically store the built item in your Foundry if you cannot like pick it up. So yeah, remember that. You can build as many things as you want. You're not limited there. You're just time gated based on building stuff. This is your mods, item, menu, etc., etc. This is where you upgrade and take a look at your mods, increase them, sell them, anything like that. There's a bajillion types. You'll unlock so many in due time. Item, slot them all up, auto install, right? It takes a lot of time, okay? Takes a lot of time, but you'll get there. This is where you have like Kavots and Kubros breeding. Just a little companion area, nothing huge, nothing massive. This is where you have Arcanes, a big buff, so there's a lot of Warframe fashion weapons, but meh. Foundry's there still, right? This is where your robot companions go. This is your Void Relics segment. You'll eventually unlock this, and it's just where you go and access and manage Void Relics, which are farm prime, which are stronger weapons in Warframes, essentially. Okay, they're just barking upstairs and being crazy. Here's where you can access and mess around with all your Warframes, weapons, everything around there. You can build them, customize it, do whatever you want with that. So it's not really too bad at all. This back here you'll eventually unlock. It's where your stuff is. You'll see it one day. This is your living quarters. You can decorate, customize it as you want. It looks very pretty. Okay. Very pretty overall. This is a Helminth room. You'll eventually unlock and see what's in there. But for now, you won't. Because I don't want to spoil too much or anything. Okay, there's a lot to unlock. I'm not going to get into any specifics. But hey, that is generally inside your Orbiter. Okay? So that is your general hub, your ship menu of everything. There's way more to look at and way more general stuff. But that is the beginning there. So we do have more to look at. Let's take a look at, first off, the Warframe quest guide. Warframe, if you aren't too sure, does have, and I'll have all of these links in the description, so thank you for checking anything out. Liking, subbing, following, any of my socials, it's all in the description. So thank you. I'm generally Pupsker on all the socials, but if you want to know if they're real, they're linked down below. This is where you can check out, hey, what's my general progress that I need to do for the main quest line? Because yeah, they have a quest guide. First and foremost, I'm not going to read through all of these. I'm just going to like tell you the general quest line. Vora's Prize, the first one, starting the game. Boom, it has what to do, how to do it, all of this if you need it. Then you have Once Awake. Boom, how to do it, how to unlock, all of that. You have Arcwing, next unlock, flying in space, good shit. It's very fun overall. Then you have Stolen Dreams. It's been a billion years since I've done any of these. I need to make more videos and replay them. Then you have Stolen Dreams. I talked about that. Then New Strange. Cephalon, right? So you can go do that, right? You have Natar. Good one to run, all the requirements. It's a fun one, good lore. Next you have Second Dream, really good quest, good shit here, good lore. Mwah. A lot of people love Second Dream. It was a big quest back in the day, good stuff there. Next up, you have War Within. Very fun, very good quest as well. Takes a while to get here, of course, but hey, unlocks what to do, how to do it. You can pause any of this if you really want to know. I don't want to go over every quest specifically, because then this would be a 20-hour-long video, and it would take all day going over every little detail, and we don't want to do that. Next up, you have Chains of Harrow. Fun lore quest with a Warframe unlock. Strong Warframe, would recommend. Okay, so if you need to know any of that, go there. And of course, since this is all linked down below, you can always check that out. You have Apostasy Prologue. Still, good quest. There's all the info here if you need it. You have the Sacrifice. Ooh, this is a very good quest. I love this one. A lot of people probably is one of their favorites. We have Chimera Prologue. There to do it there. And then we have Rising Tide, which is your railjack ship generally around, so would recommend taking a look at that. There are more quests, but that's for now how far the Warframe general quest guide goes up until. If you want to check out all of the quests, we'll cut out of there, and then we can check out in-game. So these are all of the quests, and you'll slowly play through these in-game in no specific order. These are all just random quests, okay? If we go by story, we'll take a look at Awakening. We have Vor's Prize, Saya's Vigil, Vox Solaris. We have Once Awake, Heart of Deimos, Arc Wing, Nata, The Second Dream, Rising Tide, The War Within, Chains of Harrow, Apostasy Prologue, The Sacrifice, Prelude to War. We then have The New War, Angels of the Zariman, and then Whispers in the Walls. So this is the general quest go-to of like left to right. You'll do all of these in due time. It takes a little bit of time. Certain ones like Heart of Deimos, that's an open world one. Vox Solaris, that's an open world one. Saya's Vigil, that's an open world one. They take a lot of time, but they're pretty fun. And they are good tutorial intro quests. A lot of Warframe story main quests are also tutorial intro quests, so pay attention to them for sure. If we take a look at the side quests, we have the Duviri Paradox. Okay, that's a main quest. I wouldn't believe this shit at all anymore. That's a main quest for sure in my mind. A lot of these, okay, do all of these quests. You have Howl of the Kubro, okay. You have Stolen Dreams, nice. Veilbreaker, good one. Patient Zero, and then A Man of Few Words. So you'll wanna all get these done as well. It'll take some time, but you wanna first off complete the story missions as well as the side missions. These are like the main unlock missions, so do these. Yeah, just do them. It'll take you some time, no rush. Do them when you want to do them, of course, but like do them, but you're not in any rush. You can always just do it later. So, hey, it'll unlock stuff, but that's up to you. These are the Warframe quests. These are what unlock Warframes, as well as like some of these are pretty much mandatory, like Call of the Tempestari, Deadlock Protocol, The New Strange, Last Gambit, Glast Gambit, sorry, Octavia's Anthem, Sands of Inaros, Hidden Message, Mask of the Remnant, Silver Grove, Wave Rider, I know, Limbo Theorem, and then Jordas Precept. So these are all the general quests in the game. Go through these, slowly complete them. Quests in Warframe are like the main unlock thing, so you want to make sure you unlock and do these. The other main unlock is Mastery Rank, so high Mastery Rank, complete quests, you finish the game, essentially. For like completionist's sake. And those are just all the quests in no particular order. So get those done. If you're ever curious, you could go to the Codex to get all of the information again that you ever want. Missions, how to do things, tutorials, quests, training, right? The game has tutorials. Some of them just suck and some of them are in your Codex. So remember that. They exist. They are real. Okay? They are real. Last but certainly not least, we have the Returning Player Guide to Warframe. This is Warframe's very own online beginner's guide, Warframe guide. Check out an evolving star chart, right? Check out all of this, star chart primer, inside the orbiter, pick up where you left off. They have small guides, story recaps, information, collect Warframes and weapons, what is Nightwave, reworked companions and heavier firepower, right? Growing stronger, Helminth, amps and focus. I think a lot of this has been abandoned for now, but eventually they might pick it up again. It's hard to create a bajillion guides, trust me. I just yell at YouTube and make YouTube video guides, but doing online like website guides are much more of a pain in the ass because writing sucks sometimes, so. And, you know, just setting things up on a website, it's more of a pain in the ass compared to making a YouTube video. IMO. I'm way more used to making YouTube videos, so who knows, right? So, multiplayer updates, clan and dojos, explore, hunt, craft, open worlds, syndicates, take on harder challenge. I know, it's a lot of just like guide coming soon, so that's why I'm like, I think this has been primarily abandoned, but they could pick it up again. Roguelike adventures. Whoa, so they have a lot of general stuff there. We can go back, rediscover your orbiter, right? Inside the orbiter. I think this is just, yeah, this is just all of the stuff we're looking at. I think it just takes it goes down to where we were looking. So That's what Warframe wants their returning player guide to be. The issue is they just don't have anything done. So they have a star chart primer, star chart guide. Okay, we can check that out. Take a look at the star chart guide. They explain everything if you are curious about that. Quest events, Duviri, Railjack, Steel Path, Nightwave, adversaries, resource drones, public and private chat. So if you're curious, you can totally look at all of these, right? They're pretty good. I would definitely say they're pretty good. The issue is they just don't have a lot of them, right? Oh, we have a story recap, right? First off, star chart guide. Second off, story recap. You can read through all of these. It's a good old like DOS looking website. Old, cute, love it, right? 10 out of 10. Sick website. You're not getting hacked. This is just the website. Okay, let's turn it off. Pew. Good. Love it. So that's the story recap. You have a gear customization guide. If you ever want to look through that, Warframe has it. You can just go through all this, read through all that. Not bad. There's a Nightwave guide. I had my brief explanation, but you can take a look at all of this, how it works. Resource every 6 months or so. And that's most of their stuff. They have a mod guide, right? If you're curious about that, polarities, how to mod everything. They do have a guide, so it's in-game as well. They have a multiplayer guide. They have an open landscape guide, and that is it. So only half their guides are really done. And it's been 2020, 2020. So this website's primarily abandoned. Like this forum post website setup is primarily abandoned. But you can take a look at it. Their multiplayer guide, right? Open world guide. It's still like valid. It's just they don't update it a lot. So once in a while they will update it. And when they do, oh boy, like the story recap, this shit was updated in like 2023, right? So they still update stuff. It just takes them a long time. And, you know, that's chill like that. That's chill like that. Either way, that's all of the Warframe as a general beginner's guide. Hopefully that helped a little bit. It's just obviously touching the very surface level of Warframe. I could have a guide going over every menu, everything, and it would last 10 goddamn hours, and we would all go insane and or pass out and cry and shit our pants. Like, it would be anarchy. Could you imagine if I uploaded a 10-hour video going over how to farm every single Warframe in the game, and I uploaded it from like my Warframe Hunters playlist? Yeah, that'd be insane. Either way, that, my dudes and dudettes, is Warframe. So judge it as you will and check it out. Check out all my socials. I also have an Epic Games creator code Pupsker because I'm an Epic partner. So if you ever buy Warframe, weapons, anything, Fortnite, other games on the Epic Games store using my Epic Games creator code Pupsker, it helps me out. I think for Warframe, it's more like packs and stuff and like buying platinum. But either way, thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Check out all the socials, use the code, and I will continue on making random guides and slowly going insane. Cheers.